Alright, here's a look at my backyard railroad crossing. I first started acquiring parts for this crossing back in, I think, 2019 or 2020. And then earlier, or late last year, with some help of some friends, I got the pole put up, and then lights added and other things. Here's a quick tour of it. The base is a WRRS base. I got the base with the foundation. Those came from a crossing in Bedford, Indiana, on the Monon there. I managed to pick these up from some city workers who were about to load up the scrapped crossing, and so I managed to pick that up. It's broke, kind of, it's bent, so I still need to get a new one, but it's not too bad to where I think it's gonna fall over, because it's not. I don't see it falling over anytime soon. So yeah, that's gonna be a project. I added my USNS H2 searchlight. This is a L&N searchlight. And then I'll show the back of it. It doesn't have a lock. I don't know where it is, so I'm gonna have to probably get one. But the dates in here read like 80 something. That's just far older than that. I'll have a link put in the description of the crossing that came from. Actually, that crossing did have a mini bell on it. A former friend of mine has that now. Unfortunately, without the gong, but yeah. The pole, I picked this up from a buddy of mine who lives down the road, who also owns crossing signals. This pole came from the the Chicago and Eastern Illinois Hunt Spur in Clinton, Indiana. And then this dot tag, I just added this. This came from a crossing east of Terre Haute, Indiana. I'm not exactly. I think it's like Sherflick Lane or something like that. I don't really remember. The lights are 2 pairs of Safetran housings with a mixture of Miller, Dialight, and incandescent inserts. So that's the incandescent one. That one's actually a Hawker Siddelli. All the rest are normal Safetran housings. The top lights are the ones facing south are WRRS Lexi 8-inch lights. These lights came from a crossing in Terre Haute, 1st Street on the Conrail. I think these were some of the last Lexi lights in service on the St. Louis line, I believe. One of the few. But I'll have a Google Maps link put in the description, maybe a video where those came from. And then these are a pair of Modern Industry 12 by 20 inch incandescent lights. These are actually MoPac, so it's a very diverse signal here. So a mixture of Conrail, MoPac, early CSX, L&N. That would have been probably L&N too. The bell is a that's an NEG Electronic bell. And then the crossbuck, which I also got from a signal maintainer. I got the crossbuck and the WRRS lights from the same signal maintainer. And then I have wire running from the base into my shed. And then here in the summer, I plan on digging this back up and getting conduit installed. I'm trying to get a relay case from a abandoned crossing not too far from me, which the owner the guy who owns the property now, which owns the crossing, he's worried about like the liability stuff, which I don't understand why, because crossing's been abandoned for decades now. Inside the relay case, this is my incoming power that I have that ran to my running from my garage, and then it's connected to a clicker or a remote receiver out here. So I kind of have this as you'll see how I have it set up here in a second. Inside I have my FN16A flasher relay, the USNS WAPCO battery charger. I have a 12 volt lead acid lawnmower battery, and then I have that ran to this test switch here, which turns on the crossing. And then I have some bells down here. That's a GE Electronic WRRS, and then WAPCO 8-inch light. And then I just have a kind of like a signal indicator light there. So before I had the battery, I just had the battery charger hooked up straight to the relay case. And so then all I would need to do is turn on this, hit the on button on my remote, and it would turn on the crossing, but then it starts pulling a lot of amps, especially if you have a mechanical bell on it with all the incandescent lights. So I decided to get this lawnmower battery and add it in, so I can't activate it remotely. But it's kind of closer to the real setup, although it's nowhere near to how it really should be. This is just temporary until I get a case, and then I'm going to start doing stuff the way it's supposed to. I've gotten help from a bunch of different maintainers, from the railroad, museum maintainers, and other collectors. So the pretty much that clicker out there, or the receiver, that only acts as like a kind of like a municipal power light. So like on relay bungalows, you'll have that light that kind of sticks out on the side, and it'll tell maintainers if municipal power is turned on to the relay case. And if it's not, sometimes they'll flash showing that it's running off of only battery power, or it will just turn off completely. So I have that on pretty much 24/7, and I have that on slow charge, so it's not wearing out the battery too much. So now I'll activate the crossing, turning this gold test nut. There's the back lights. That's flashing really slow. Hold on. Okay. I probably need to adjust that. This relay's all messed up. But yeah, it could be a little bit faster, I think. There's the GRS lights. Safetran bracket. Up there's the WRRS bracket. Lights. And then the low pack lights. If I walk over here. Oh, that's alright. That's pretty, well, just stop there for a second. Yeah, this relay has a mind of its own. But, there's just a quick video of crossing signal. And actually, what I want to do for like showing municipal powers turned on, which I guess it wouldn't be municipal power in my case, since this has 2 slots, I want to get a traffic light beacon mounted up here that's kind of like red, and that will be turned on whenever power's on. But we'll see. That, or I'll just buy a power on light from like L&W. But alright, here's a look at my road crossing. Triple H out.